Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Chapter 5 test. Make sure you put your answers and your work all on the answer page, not on the test itself. We have a classroom set of those, so make sure you don't write on that other than what we've told you to. Once you finish, you can put in all your answers onto the Google Classroom. So, without any further ado, I don't want to waste your time. Let's get started. Of course, here in the first part, make sure, please, that you write your name in the space up here. What period do you have math? Second, fourth, and eighth. Bubble that in. And then we move on to the actual first question. Okay, it says, decide if there's enough information given to show that the triangles are congruent. So these two triangles, are they congruent? If so, what postulate would we use? And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different choices. Okay, side, 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 angle, side, angle, side, angle, 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 side, hypotenuse, leg, or is there not enough information? One thing I think is kind of a key here, what we want to kind of point out, it'd be this guy right here. He could be very helpful in you finding out your answer. That's number one. Number two is on the next page. A lot of pages, but it's hard to get them all on one page. So here's number two. All right. Again, we're deciding whether there's enough information to show that the two triangles are congruent. And again, you've got all these choices of side, 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 angle, side, angle, side, angle, 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 side, hypotenuse, leg, or is there not enough information? Again, though, I would point out this guy right here is kind of important. He's kind of a big deal. Moving on to number three. Again, decide if there's enough information that the two are congruent. Okay? And which one of these postulates would you use? Kind of an important feature right here. All right. And again, this guy being shared in the middle is going to be important. So we'll give it your best shot. The next page. So this one is number 4. Again, decide if there's enough information to show that the two triangles are congruent. If there's enough information, which of these 5, is it? So these are the two triangles. One thing I wanted to point out to you is, remember we talked about when you have two lines that cross like this, something about some angles that are involved when they're back to back that are very helpful. Number 5. Again, decide if there's enough information for these two triangles to be congruent. So you got some sides already marked, and again, this guy here, this EG, is going to be kind of helpful. He's over. So here's number 6. Flip your page on your test book. Okay. Again, we're trying to prove these two triangles are congruent. All right, which of these 5 could it be, or is it none? Never know. I see right angles here. Those are like a kind of a red light going off telling you, get it? Red light. Telling you what it could be. In number 7, again, we're trying to determine if the two triangles are congruent. These look slightly different, okay? But you got a 90-degree angle in each one. You got another angle here. Could it be one of these, or could it be not enough information? Again, I'd also mark, seeing that 12 there, I'd mark it as two sides as congruent with a tick. Okay, so like you get a side and a side, an angle and an angle here and an angle there. Maybe that'll help you out. That's number 7. Number 8, next page. Here's number 8. There he is. Little fella. Do we have enough information to show that the two triangles are congruent? Which of these four, side, 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 angle, side, angle, 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 side, or hypotenuse leg? Or is it not enough information? So take a look at these two guys. It's number 8. Moving on to number 9. It says find the measure of the side AB. Okay. So here's side AB. How long is it? Okay. Now we do know that this triangle is going to be equal to this one, because if it's 90 degrees on that one side, and it's going to be a 90 degree on that side, we also know that this guy is going to be shared with himself, and they tell us that this one's 12 and that one's 12. So side angle side is going to be proving to us that they're equal. Since we know they're equal, then we can set these two guys equal to each other and solve for x. Once you get x, plug him back in to here or here. Don't have to do it to both. And figure out how long AB is. Again, it'd be the same as BC. Also, notice Mr. Houston typed in numbers only. So when you put your answer into the Google Classroom on your screen, just put the number. Don't put AB equals whatever. Okay, just put the number. Number 10. Well, we got the picture here, and I think the page. So let's flip to the next. Okay, we need to know what KL is here. Sorry if I was recording a long time. I didn't realize it was on. But we need to know what KL is. So again, these two guys are going to be equal to each other. So set them up equal to one another. So, like 3x minus 1 equals x plus 17. Solve for x, and then plug him back in right here and figure out how long is this segment. That's KL. That's what they want to know. Now for number 11. Hey, Bruce. So here we go on number 11. Tell whether this picture up above is a reflection over the x, y axis, or neither. So right here's your original, or this one, doesn't really matter, but is this a reflection? And if it is it over the x-axis, y-axis, or is it neither? Number 12, same thing. Which axis is it flipped over? Okay, so here's the image. There's the y-axis, there's the x-axis. Or does it flipped over neither of them? Okay, number 13. Okay, number 13. How many lines of symmetry does this image above have? Again, just give us a number. For example, if you tell me it's 27 lines, so just put 27. Okay, don't put the LOS for lines of symmetry. All right. So how many lines of symmetry are for this H? Number 14. How many lines of symmetry does this one have? If it doesn't have any, you could put 0. All right, that's number 14. Number 15 and 16. Okay, here's the picture. Obviously, the question is on the next page, so take a good look at that. I may flip back to it. It's okay. Flip over to the page. I see 18, 19. Hold on. Okay, guys, I don't know what happened to 15, 16. Maybe I made a mistake when I put this on the test when I scanned it. Not too sure, though, what the deal was. We'll figure it out. We'll let you know. At any rate, we do have number 18 sitting here, but I don't have a question. Yeah, here's number 18. Here we go. So decide whether there's enough information for the triangles to be congruent. Are these two triangles congruent? Take a look at the pieces of evidence you are given. Is it side, 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 angle, side, angle, angle, side, or hypotenuse, leg, or not enough information? Okay, that's 18. 19, here's a picture. Okay, we're going to flip the page. And again, 19 is just like the other ones. Are those two triangles back on the other page congruent? Okay, and here's your choices. Okay, the same ones you've had the whole time. Okay, if you need help, let me know. Number 20, same thing. You got two triangles here. All right, look at your pieces of evidence and determine if one of these fits the bill or do not. If none of them do, it's not enough information. 21's on the next page. So 21, here it is. This is 21. All right. Do we have enough information to prove these two congruent? One thing I want to point out is this guy right here, he could be really helpful. All right. Side, 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 angle, side, angle, side, hypotenuse, leg, or is it nothing? Not enough information. 22, same thing. All right. I'm not going to repeat all these same answers again. You don't want to hear it anyhow, but take a look at what you're given in this triangle. Okay. We'll move on to the next page. Okay, gang. This is number 25, it says. I think we're missing something somewhere. I'm not sure what this up here goes to. It's almost like a couple questions are missing. But here's 25, and we want to know, what are you? Are you here? RU's from here to here. All right. What is the length? So if RU is 3x minus 7, RS is x plus 3. These two triangles are congruent because of angle, side, angle. Or angle, angle, side, I should say. So this is equal to that. Solve for x. Plug it back in. And you will have your length for RU. Remember, just put in numbers when you do it on the Google Classroom on this sheet. Now here's your picture for 26. Hopefully we have a question for 26 somewhere on the next page. Okay, here's 26. Here's the question. It's not really 28. We've got to remember, you can't look at those little ones. Look at the big, bulky numbers that Mr. Houston typed in. Again, were those two triangles on the previous page, were they congruent? You can look back at your paper and look. But here's all your choices again. All the postulates, or is it not enough information? 27 wants to know the length of FG. So that's right here. How long is that? How long is that? Pay attention to both triangles. Okay? They're congruent. Side angle side tells you they're congruent because this guy's congruent with himself, reflexive property. So what's FG? Remember, just numbers. 28. We want the measurement of angle PQS. Okay, PQS. So that's right here. How many degrees would he be? Now, they kind of tell you. This one's 32, and he's a single arc. And there's a single arc. So that should tell you how many degrees he is. You should know how many degrees that is. Now, remember, in a triangle, there's 180 degrees. So figure out what that third one is equal to. 29's on the next page. Okay, as promised, here is number 29. All right. Again, we're wanting to figure out if these two triangles are congruent to one another. All right. Again, I think it's helpful. You see a double tick, think, okay, there's a side, there's a side, there's a single tick, there's a side, there's a side. Now you need a third piece of evidence. If you can't find it, it's staring right at you. Okay. But which of these four is it, or five could it be, or is it not enough information? That's 29. But now I'm confused because here's number 32 down here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You just answer the questions. Do the best you can here. But we'll figure out the hiccup here. All right. With, we want to know what RU is. Again, RU is from, it's just this short little distance right here. Okay. So these two guys are going to set them equal to each other, solve for x, and then plug x back in to figure out how long is this little piece actually is. There's a picture of 33 right here. Hopefully we have a question on the next page. Okay, so here we are. CD is right here. So how long is that? Again, set these two equal to each other as an equation. Solve for x and then plug it back in. Okay, so now your question for 33 is right here. They want to know what CD is, so let's flip back. Okay, 34. Back on the next page. Is this a reflection of the figure, okay, on the left? So is this a reflection? Yes or no? That's all we got to put. 35, again, wants to know, is this a reflection? All right. Whoops. Go back down there. Is this a reflection right here? See, flipped over line L. Yes or no? 36 is on the next page. So with number 36, he's right here. Okay, how many lines of symmetry does this image up here have? How many lines of symmetry do we have? Okay, and again, just put numbers right here. Last part of the test, we have a proof. Okay, so this is, your answer here is going to be for 37. The answer here is for 38. The answer here is for 39. The answer for number 4 is 40. And the answer in blank 5 is for 41. Okay? So take a look at the picture over here. You got a bisect, given information. AD bisects BAC. The big angle is bisected by him. So if he's bisecting him, it means those two angles are going to be equal to each other. It also tells you that both these triangles are right triangles, which you can see marked here by angle B and angle D. Okay. So again, for 37, he's going to be right here. What's the answer for the blank in number 1 here? Again, the reason's given information, so I'd look up here. Okay. Here's number 38, and that's for blank number 2. So it says BAD and CAD are right triangles. Where did that come from? I think I just read it. What's your reason here? Okay, you got 4 choices. Angle side, hypotenuse leg, given, or is it okay. Now we'll go to the next page, and you can flip back to look at the picture. Okay. Okay, here's 39, here's 40, and 41. So in 39 it was blank number 3, and it said that AD is equal to AD. So which of these 4, reflexive, given, hypotenuse leg, or angle side, has to do with AD is equal to AD? Okay. Then here's your choices for number 40. So look at the blank, look at the picture. Your choices are is that they're talking about that BAD is congruent to angle CAD, right? AD bisects BAC, AD is congruent with AD, or is it that angle B is congruent to angle C, which those were the right angles. And then lastly, number 41, look at the last blank on the test there on the previous page in the picture. Is it angle side, hypotenuse leg? Is it given information, or is it reflexive? Okay. Once you're done, put all your answers into the Google Classroom, or if you need any help, let me know. I know we had a couple of hiccups somewhere along the line. Apologize for that. but we'll get it figured out. It won't count against you. Have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.